I bought my couch from Joybird about 6 years ago for $2,200. That's the most I'd spent on a piece of furniture till that point. And kind of immediately after I got it, maybe a month or two, I'd sit down, or I guess would sit down, and these Tufted Buttons would come out. And you can see this cushion's missing two of them. And I've got the buttons here, and I'm gonna show you guys how to put it back on. I'm gonna try and sell this couch or put it in storage, and I just don't wanna deal with, if I do put it in storage, when I take it out, it needing more work. So, what you're gonna need is obviously the extra buttons. You can get thread. I ordered thread on Amazon, but it was too thin, so I figured out the way to just use the way that it came. The second thing you're gonna need is a 12-inch needle. Yep. Almost end this. That wouldn't be fun. So 12-inch needle on Amazon costs about I think $7 or $8, and basically the way you'll start out is you got a cushion that you want to repair. You're gonna have a pair of buttons, one with thread still attached and one without. What you want to do, this is the not right way to do it, because you want to use new thread if you want to keep it going for a while. Not right way, it's the lazy way to do it. So you thread the knot through the eye of the needle and just kind of rub it, and that's going to be tight enough to just get it through this first part. And you look for the initial hole that they did. You try to match it up with that hole. It's going to be really hard to get it on the other side of the hole, and it kind of hurts when you push it through with your bare hand. So I just use this metal tin to kind of have something to push up against. And so I'm going to try and level it with my eye as close as I can while I push it. And I felt it go through. So let's see where it came out on the other side. Almost. So I'm going to pull it out just a little bit. And then try to match up the old hole, or as close to the old hole as possible. Oh, yeah, that hurts. So I'll use the pin again on the other side. Push it through. And it's kind of there. Now, to pull it out, what you're gonna wanna do is lay it flat on kind of a hard surface, because basically what the tufting does, Joybird sent a repair person and from a local furniture repair shop, and they said that the way that it was manufactured, it wasn't done correctly. It should have been much tighter. Basically it's just cosmetic. It just makes it look like it has a couple different corners. It doesn't have any functional purpose, is what the furniture repairman was saying. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put pressure around this hole while I pull through, and you can see the knot's still attached. That's all you need. That's why you don't have to deal with getting a new spool. Then I'm taking one of these old buttons, put kind of more weight on my knee to make a lot more extra thread come out, and then I'm gonna loop it through that little tooth, that little, what do you call, eye, whatever you call that. All right, so I hooked it through. Let's see if I can bring this up. Hooked it through. So this button's now attached to the thread, and the knot is still through the eye of this needle. What I'm gonna do is just remove it the same way I put it on, which is kind of moving it back and forth. The knot's going to compress a little bit. Okay, this is it. Took a lot less time last time. There we go. All right. So there you go. You got that needle. I mean, you got that button reattached.